Now that we've had the opportunity to see the World Series of Poker main event final table, I wanted to talk to some players who didn't make it and see if that changed their opinion on whether or not the November 9 or the July 9 is more effective.
Yeah, I liked it. It was kind of more of a natural feel and, you know, less preparation. Kind of people were playing more of their own game rather than, you know, their coach's game. So it's nice, it's good.
As a poker player spectator, I would say it's worse because when you leave the World Series, you're not necessarily looking to go home and watch poker for several hours. Like for me personally, like I hadn't been home in a long time and I was playing a lot leading up to the main event. As soon as I busted, I just went home and was like hanging out with friends, and I wanted to watch, but like I even remember the situation where I was with my family and my girlfriend, and I was thinking to myself, like, can I really tell them, like, I just got home and I'm going to go watch poker for 6 hours? Like, nah, you know? So I didn't watch for that reason and wasn't really in the mood anyway. So I think probably most poker players would agree with that. As a player, I think they did a one-day break, right?
2 days.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like, I wouldn't necessarily want to go straight to a final table at that point, but having a little break and then playing again, that would be perfect.
The anticipation of the November 9 is always nice and you look forward to it, whereas if you do it at the end of the World Series, you know, in the summer, I think everyone's like, okay, been there, done that, everyone just went home and they're not going to come right back, so I think November 9 is way better, actually.
As a spectator being from the poker industry, I like it because it's better for curiosity. It just happens. Then people also don't have time to coach, which is more interesting, to see really how they were. I like it. I think it's better.
As a spectator, so my initial thoughts was I didn't like it, and I thought it would be more suspenseful to like have the wait. And as a player, I always kind of wanted to have that 4-month swan around where you can just like go to events and be like, oh, I made the final. But the way it played out, and actually I thought the coverage was really great, and actually you could follow it a bit more live as if it was like a golf event or something. So I actually think I take back what I initially thought, and I think it actually is good. And also, like, it's a bit more natural keeping the players in that same kind of mind frame, and they haven't had, like, 4 or 5 months to get coached, or like they're probably different players after that amount of time too, and it's kind of, it probably benefits the better players too because they were already in that spot straight away, and like they're going to be able to put pressure on and like take advantage of the other players from the start anyway.